Hello guys, today's video is going to be a review of Manchester United's 1-1 draw with CSKA Moscow in the Champions League Group Stage B. Manchester United were behind in the 15th minute from a Doumbia goal. It was a penalty when CSKA Moscow got into the box, and the CSKA Moscow player tried to flick it over Anthony Martial's head, and he stuck up his hand. It's very silly. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. I think he was just trying to sort of slow the game down and hope that the ref didn't see it. The ref saw it, pointed to the spot, and CSKA Moscow had a great chance to go in front. And this was after United did have a better spell than CSKA Moscow, because they didn't threaten it at all at this point. So CSKA got the penalty, and it was Eremenko who stepped up, and David De Gea saved it, went onto the post, and had it not hit De Gea's legs on the way back, then it would have gone out of play for a corner. But it hit De Gea's legs once he had saved it, which gave it put it straight into the path of Doumbia, who just literally tapped it in from the rebound to make it 1-0 to CSKA Moscow. And it was a disappointing thing, because we always start slowly, and we started slowly again. Obviously, we went behind against CSKA Moscow in the Champions League before as well, but we went behind through that Doumbia goal, and it was a shame as well, because had Phil Jones kept his run into the box, he would have got there first, because he goes a slight early. Before the penalty's been taken, he's already sort of put himself in the box, and it could have been pulled back and retaken, but unfortunately it didn't. So he should have run in really, and got the chance to get there first, and he would have got there first because he was in front of Doumbia, but it didn't happen like that. Manchester United tried to create opportunities back. Rooney had a half chance, twisting and then having a shot, but it was outside the penalty box, so it was quite a hard shot to execute and score with, and it stayed at 1-0 to CSKA Moscow as we went into the half time. Now, with the derby in mind on Sunday, this didn't look like an energetic team at all. I think Bastian Schweinsteiger was taken off at half time to rest for that derby. So in came Marouane Fellaini, who brought that more physical presence into that CSKA Moscow side, and also sort of boosted United up the pitch a bit more, because until that point we were sort of on our own half or in our own half. So it wasn't the greatest performance from Manchester United up until that point. We did then get that chance, and Anthony Martial put the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the 65th minute. The goal finally came midway through the second half, and it was brilliant. It was a lovely bit of football from United. Great instinct to get into that box. It was Ander Herrera with a killer pass into the path of Valencia, cut open the defence. Valencia puts in a great ball where Anthony Martial was, and he goes for that diving header into the bottom left hand corner, and Igor Akinfeev, I don't know what he's doing. I think he gets down too early, and I don't know, he sort of falls over a bit as he's going down to save it, and it just hits it the post and goes in. And really, Akinfeev shouldn't be beaten at his near post like that, but Manchester United were on level terms and no one was arguing in the United camp. And Martial, who probably was to blame for that penalty, for obviously conceding it, made amends with that goal, showing he is human after all. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, it was good play. Herrera spotting Valencia, putting out that pass, and Valencia does put in a very good cross. But Martial's header is just unbelievable to make it 1-1. So United, you'd think, go on and win it. Van Gaal said before he's going to try get this a win here, but he says he'll be happy if we could get a draw. And it looked, United had that, the players had the same thoughts on the pitch. Instead of forcing something to happen to try win the game 2-1, it was a sort of just see if we can create a chance, but don't push for it too much. And in the end, we just saw it out for a 1-1 draw, which I think was a good result, really, in a cold night in Moscow. They're a good side, Moscow, sometimes. And, especially coming down from that trip from Manchester to Moscow with the artificial grass, with the weather, because it was a freezing cold night there. I think United did quite well to get a point, and it means that now United have 4 points from their first 3 games, and now they've still got another 2 games at home to play, PSV and CSKA Moscow. And what I saw tonight, we should beat CSKA Moscow in the next game at home, and I think we should beat PSV at home, seeing what. So, I reckon we will get through the group. Thanks for watching. See you later.